Alright, now it works. Well, that's awkward. Alright, so finally got it going. I don't know, I had some update or whatever and stuff didn't work how it was supposed to be. Now it should be fine. Alright, to the people who are here, welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a quick one again today. Just gonna react to the chapter we quick because I'm very curious what's going on. And yeah, we jump right into it. Chapter 1097, Guinea. It's not working quite right there. Catching the salmons. Kuma catching salmons in the river. Now that I think about it, I need to check something in the previous chapter real quick. Where are Kuma's ears in this? Is it really just his hair? Yeah, there are no bare ears here. What kind of hairstyle is that? Okay, never mind. Back to the chapter. Yeah. 8 years after the Gold Valley incident, 30 years ago. Days and months passed by. Please help me, Kumachi. I've been coming here since your pa was around. It came as a nasty shock when you all went and disappeared on us. Kingdom of Sabay, South Blue. But it's comforting to know you grew into such a sweet boy. Your parents did a great job. I'm sure they are so proud of you becoming a bona fide clergyman, alright? Pastor Bartholomew Kuma, 17 years old. There are hardly any youngins left in this country these days. It's no wonder we are getting poorer and poorer. Ah, what a relief. I feel so much better, bless you. Me next. My hips are killing me. I mean, that's a great use of it, but doesn't it just make the pain go away? It's not healing, right? We can't thank you enough. God bless you, miracle hands. Can't you do this on weekends too? Fat chance. Sundays only. Alright, Oda. Where do you freeloading old bags get off asking even more for help? Haha, we've gotten the attention of little Miss Cheapskate. Quit flapping your gums, this isn't a nursing home. I tell you to wash your mouth out if you weren't such a cutie pie. I heard there's no end of the number of suitors that come knocking on her door. I'm here but not here. Alright, Andy. Be here but not here. Appreciate it. Don't change the subject. Ginny, 21 years ago. None of them have a chance with Komachi here. Just looking into the calm face of his is enough to comfort anyone. You're too kind. You're the one who's too kind. Yeah. To tell the truth, we love to donate and support our Komachi. But we've all been struggling just to meet the Celestial tribute recently. I'm sure you've heard about our new king, right? Let me guess, the tyrant? If we can't, they'll lock us up. He's the worst. The other day, an acquaintance of mine ended up starving to death in their cell. Can you believe that? That miserly king of ours won't even feed his own prisoners. He's even more of a cheapskate than you, Ginny. He's looking like making excuses towards the then I guess like he's talking to the world government. Yet he's happy to bend over backwards for the Celestial Dragons. If we don't stay in good health, we're gonna get killed. Wait, why does she look like Dan Dan? Or is it just design? I mean, a bit. I can get rid of any pain or mild illnesses you need me to, so please visit every week. Thanks so much, Kumachi. And there's this big bubble of pain. Wait, it needs to be consumed? Why is he doing that? This is exactly Zoro's face when he did it. But why? Wow. Okay, she's like, she don't want to witness this. They have no idea you're taking on any of their pain, Kumachi. And you keep doing this week after week. It can't be helped. If someone doesn't shoulder their burdens, that pain and suffering of theirs won't just disappear. Okay. It'll be left to fester, returning to haunt them again and again. More than anything, I'm just glad. What? It will haunt them? So if like Zoro didn't consume the pain there, it would have haunted Luffy? Alright. More than anything, I'm just glad I can do something to help them feel happier. I'm sorry for putting you through this though. I get tougher so you won't have to worry. That's not the point. Hey, we got a little food as thanks today. Let's eat up. Woohoo, dinner time. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious, right? Bonnie's mom. Nah, I keep that for myself for now. 25 years ago, when Kuma was 22. Hey Komachi, let's get married. Huh? We can't. Hey Dak. Thanks for being here, man. I'm just reading that new chapter and I'm in like a few panels, but I already got questions like how is that working with the pain haunting? Like if it's not consumed, it will haunt. What's up with that? Also, like he really has hair for ears, or is it just curly hair because he didn't have this as a kid? I remember Oda addressing this in SPS, but weird, very weird. I got already many questions. I hope you're doing fine, Dak. Shouldn't be that much. What time is it at your place? Like 2 p.m. All right. Wait. Where was I? What the hell's with that reaction? Of course we can. You love me, right? Just admit it, you dope. Would it make you happy? I'm sure it would be, but the thing is, just take me. I'm the one with the Buccaneer blood. Okay, that again. I don't want to make you unhappy. Wait. He was a baby when that happened. Did he witness it, or did his father tell him about it? Oh yeah, almost 3 p.m. Alright. I think he's just saying if he doesn't take the pain from the bubble, then it will exist in perpetuity. Okay. You think so? So you mean like as long as it stays there, it's a danger for everyone? Something like that? But what if it's not like that? What if it really goes to haunt them? I mean, it's a devil fruit. It must have side effects as well, I guess. I don't know. Look at this. It's another article about those freedom fighters. They finally issued wanted posters for them after they incited riots in several countries. Dragon. Wait, he doesn't have a tattoo here yet. He's so cool. He's like a hero. One day, I want to head out to sea and dedicate my life to saving people too. Here we go. Hello, is anyone home? Ginny, our sweet muse, we had a massive fall today. Please help yourself. Thanks so much, Mr. Fishmonger. Ouch, idiot. Why is she doing that? Huh? Why is she doing that? Just be like, what? What did I miss just now? I don't get it. Whatever. Then, 22 years ago, something major happened. The people you've kidnapped, let them go. Save us, Komachi. What are you about? What are you yelling about, you big oaf? Are you trying to pick a fight with the Royal Army? That's treason, you know. Castletown, the Kingdom of Sobei. When Kuma was 25, yeah. He's apparently a pastor from some church in the southern province. Hey pastor, didn't you hear about the new law? We are allowed to do whatever we want with this... whatever we want? To you, Southerners? Why? You're planning on enslaving them? I won't let this pass. Blam, he's a rebel. Oh my god. Okay, so he's just like... Is this the first time he uses his power like that? My liege, this new policy, the people might find it hard to swallow. It is of no consequence. They soon grow accustomed to their new status. Before long, it won't bother them. They all come to see the Southerners for the vermin they are. What's going on? From this day forward, the borders of Sobei shall stop at the edge of the northern province. The amount of celestial tribute is decided by country's population, you see. Oh. We'll no longer be weighted down by all the old fossils in the south. We must cut out this cancer so the fittest of the glorious nation can thrive. Alright, gotcha. Hey there, Sierra del Tennel? Sierra del Tennel? I hope I pronounced that right. The king is vile? Yeah, he's vile, definitely. What's going on, man? Like, is this the bird in water or something like that? That's crazy. In jail. Actually, last chapter reaction, I said I thought we would not see more about what happens at God Valley. God, I can talk today. And it seems like I was right, but I would not have thought that we see more of Kuma's backstory, though. That's interesting. Tell me, what made them arrest you too? We raised hell trying to get them to free you, Komachi. But they gave us a thrashing in the end. But now he's got like his signature look. Guinea, this country is on the brink of becoming a cesspool of bigotry and hate. King Bekori is a celestial dragon puppet. This new policy was given to him from on high. If you plan on starting a rebellion, you'll be signing up to fight the world government as well. Okay, what to read next? This one? Yeah. Ooh, who are these guys? Yeah, Your Majesty, we must flee. As if we would let you escape. This is what you get, you wanna be a celestial dragon. You make me sick. The king's been overthrown, his slavery laws are no more. Thank goodness I hated what this country was becoming. And so the mysterious bands saved the kingdom of Sobei from the corruption of the world government. When you finish the chapter, check Randy's Discord. I added you in Scanzone with a dope theory yesterday. Oh, you did? Alright, okay. Sure, I will do that. By the way, you can also... There should be like a link to my Discord as well, so if you want to link me there directly or write me something, you can always do that. I probably will notice this faster than in some other Discord, because I'm in so many and sometimes it's hard to keep track. But I will do. Yeah, alright, where was I? Looks like the man you recommended went on quite the rampage. You're going to love him, Dragon. Kuma, Ginny, I see you've got. I see you've gone and gotten yourselves caught. Lucky for you, I was in the neighborhood. No way, big bro. Is that you, Iva-chan? And the man you're with, isn't he Kuma? If you're still anything like you used to be, how about coming with us and changing the world? The onset of the Great Pirate Era and the tragedy of Ohara spurred these freedom fighters to take up arms against the corrupt regimes of the world, starting numerous insurrections. It didn't take long for these two pillars of this movement to become free, as Dragon and Ivankov recruited Kuma to their cause. This organization would adopt a new name, one that echoed around the world, the Revolutionary Army. Hee-haw! Count me in too. Alright. Who else do we see here? Is that Bello Betty? No. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Bello Betty? Looks different. Wait. Hey Dilko, welcome to the stream. No problem, I get it. I'm in so much as well, and never really on there. I just had to get the word out about this one yesterday somewhere. Alright, don't worry, Sarah. I'll check it up after I finish the chapter. Actually, I thought it would already be done here, but it still keeps going. We're still lacking funds. For now, we must act like mercenaries, supporting those who already have a will to topple their monarchs, fueling their rebellious spirits. All our recruits get weapon training drilled into them. Sorry, I stood up very early in the morning today. I want us to grow into a boundless army spread throughout the world. It looks like something like the good old times. The revolutionaries are not what they were anymore back then. I don't know. Kind of looks like it, like fresh upstart seal, and now without Kuma and all that. Where did you learn about weapons, Dragon-san? I spent some time with the Navy. Unfortunately, I found no justice there, so he was there. We already assumed that he once was with the Navy, right? I mean, many people thought so. Marine or revolutionary, he's a man determined to help others. You can rely on me, Dragon. You won't regret joining us. Well, I'll be. Look who's back. Okay, that's just some. I guess that's how you say something like that. Well, I'll be. Never heard that. So I guess it's just new for me. I'll be coming home every now and then. I worry about you all. You're so sweet, Komachi. And thus another 8 years would pass. The sun would continue to rise and set like normal until 14 years ago, a certain kingdom. You look excited, Kenny-san. It's that obvious? Can you blame me though? Captain of the Revolutionary Army, Eastern Forces, Guinea. We're so close to the day where we get to link up with Komachi's squadron. I'm so happy I can hardly breathe. Captain Kuma, that lucky dog, he's won the heart of the lady we all admire. Huh? You creeps admire me? Gross. Your words sting. Revolutionaries headquarters Baltigo. Dragon-san! Guinea's been captured. Oh, the enemy took us by surprise. Please forgive us. I mean, yeah, they do some shit with her, and that's how Bonnie's happening, right? Shit. Do we go back to the clone shit? Bonnie's... Is that actually... No. I guess... No. Bonnie's a clone of her, right? Okay, sorry. I was neglecting the chat. Don't think it's any of the Revolution armies. Yeah. Right. It's not. I don't think so as well. There's some new members we haven't seen yet. I'll be a way to say you're surprised in a way. Oh. Okay, I never heard that. Like, I'll be. That's. It sounds like a word is missing, but okay, this is not an English lesson here, so whatever. Yeah, I mean, can we agree on that? I had a theory where I said like that Bonnie's a clone of Kuma's mom. That was alright until last chapter, obviously, or 2 chapters ago. But I'm pretty sure we can assume that Bonnie's a clone of Ginny. Unless they like... Unless they like got her pregnant in any other way, but like, I don't know, that's weird. I mean, they haven't been together for quite a while. Want to see that? Very interesting. Right? Sierra says, yeah, she's a clone of hers. My theory confirms it pretty much. Interesting twist though. Alright. Let me check that theory of yours. Which was it? You said in Randy's Discord. Alright. Scan zone. And here. What? Yeah. Read the pics on why specifically. I think I got something here for sure. At MARTH, can I have it too for the Hattori theory blessing? Alright. So I assume your name is Soka King on Discord? Let me check that real quick. Oh, it's actually quite some... Okay, I guess... Are you fine with me reading that out loud? So I'm just not reading silently. It is, alright. So, you said, fellow pirates, Reddit didn't want my theory, here I bestow it upon thee. Alright, let me see. With the recent chapter 1097, we have more and more evidence of Ginny being related to Bonnie in some way. A lot of people are supposing Ginny is Bonnie's mother. However, I think Bonnie being her clone would make more sense, and here's why. Okay, the dinner thing, right? With the One Piece manga being in black and white, we often have to wait for a long time to figure out the official color scheme of characters. Hair color included. Yeah, but I mean, we can already tell from the face and all, right? Not always, but a lot of the time lineages can be traced back to a character's hair color. I recall Randy tried figuring out Otoma was a Kurosumi by simply making the purple hair connection. True. Now we don't know Ginny's hair color, but I don't think any combination of light and dark Kuma hair would turn out to become the color pink. And that's exactly why I think Bonnie is a clone of Ginny. And a failed clone at that. Oh yes, you're right. Oh, I don't even need to read further. I get you. Like, the fruit was a fake as well and was pink, right? So far the only clone we know of is, of course, Stussy. Take note of the fact that Oda Box specifically notes she is the first successful clone. Alright, so we see the picture of Stussy. Let's take a look at Bonnie. Suppose she's a clone of Ginny, she resembles her for sure, but there is just one thing that irks me. Her hair. Now, how would you go as far as to label this clone a failure? Well, it sure seems like Vegapunk would. Back in chapter 1087, Vegapunk recounted creating Momo's fruit, asking Luffy what color he is. Pink. Yeah, he was bashing his head in. True. Vegapunk even tells us this was another monumental failure, which implies there had to be another one in his past as a scientist, which I think is Bonnie being a failed clone. TLDR, okay, TLDR, Bonnie's a failed clone. Yeah. Gotcha. I mean, I assumed that as well, just from the looks and all. But you actually got some proof there, in my opinion, some good proof. Why didn't they want your theory on Reddit? No karma or something like that? How can I like hard? I just saw the last picture, I guess. Like this. This is really good. I like it. Yeah, let the clone theories rise again. Really good. I also like the picture that Carl posted there. Oh, this is crazy. Sorry, I was neglecting the chat again. Yeah, right? So, I get you, yeah, totally. The pink thing, definitely. And I mean, obviously she looks exactly like Bonnie in many parts. I really like her design though. But too bad she's probably gonna die in like the next 1 or 2 chapters, I assume. They don't allow separate posts before 24 hours. You see, I was posting something in, I think my very first theory video on how to read that I posted in Reddit. I posted it there and they were like, it was something along the lines like, could you please write down what it is about? I don't have the time to watch the video now. And I was flabbergasted by this, like, why not watch like a 10 or 12 minute video, I don't know how long it was anymore, rather than reading a fucking wall of text that would take you probably the same time. Like, I don't get it. So I literally, I had like 2 upvotes, if I don't even know if it was that many, and one guy commenting if I could write it down. I was like, alright, you know what? Fuck One Piece Reddit. Like, these guys are crazy there. I don't know. I don't want to shit talk too much on them, but yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So what else? I don't know. Like, please tell me there's a break next week. Oh god damn, no. Why no breaks? I need a break. Like, there's so much happening lately. Like, I need to wrap my head around this and like make a video about it, but it's kind of hard, like, because I'm still working full time and I don't really have time for that. LMAO, Reddit is a wacky place. I actually might make a short vid on this theory. The Vegapunk panel makes too much sense. So do you already have a YouTube channel? I could link you under the video if you want. Yeah, I want the break. Like, seriously? Before I started being a content creator, I mean, you get what I mean? I hated that. I hated when there were like breaks in One Piece. It really annoyed me. I was like, come on, no more breaks, please. But now, I'm happy about every break there is, because it gives me time to do like content. So yeah. By the way, as I said, like, just tell me the name of your YouTube channel if you want. Maybe I'm already subscribed. I don't know. Like, you have like many different names, it seems. All right, I get you. So you're starting on that. All right. Sure. Definitely do that. The more the merrier. Yeah, but there was something in the beginning of you haven't been there yet, when I was wondering about something. Deck was commenting on a question I had, because I was wondering, Kuma saying that he cannot leave these paint bubbles around because they will start haunting them, right? And Doug was saying, I think he's just saying if he doesn't take the paint from the bubble, then it will exist in perpetuity, not that it actually haunts them. But I mean, but I could imagine it actually does. Like, it seems like that. I think it seems like that they have to be consumed. Why else would he like not really force, but more or less insist towards Zoro or Sanji that one of them had to take that on, right? It's kind of weird. Yeah, definitely. Sarah said, "Let me hit you up if I make my video, so you could link it later." Sure thing, sure thing. I mean, I don't have such a big following either. I brought out a new video a few days ago, and it has an amazing thumbnail, but it's not remotely even doing as good as I was hoping for. But weirdly enough, my videos sometimes take a while before it hops on the algorithm. I don't know, like YouTube seems to be shy suggesting my stuff, but I hope it will start through soon. Probably because it was on a Tuesday, right? But I thought if it's a holiday like Halloween, it should be fine. But I guess the next theory I upload should be on a weekend again. Have to reread the Thriller Bark part for sure. Yeah, Thriller Bark is always worth a reread. It's one of my favorite arcs, to be honest. There are many good arcs, but Thriller Bark is one of them. And anyone who hates on Thriller Bark is a fraud, just like Mihawk. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm not as tired anymore as I was before I started reading this chapter, because it was a really good chapter. The good thing is there's gonna be another one next week. The bad thing is there's gonna be another one next week. Also, there's this color spread. People already assuming her hair pink. But if your theory is right, then her hair should not be pink, right? If your theory is right, her hair is probably blondish or white. Maybe it's white. I can see her having white hair, to be honest. Or blue. It could be blue as well, considering that Kaido is actually blue and Momo is pink. Gotta stick together, haha. Keep it up because you have great wits already. Thank you so much, man. I think the way they really blow up on YouTube is to get referred through other channels. Yeah, I think so too. Sadly, I'm like, when I started my channel, I was really active on other channels as well. Like, I was always in the chat and participating in all that, but I don't really have the energy and time to do that anymore, because like I was just working. I got home, I did One Piece stuff, I participated. That was it, whole day, every day, and it was really, really draining. So I can't really do that anymore. Actually, I unsubbed. Don't let him hear this, but I unsubbed from most of the content creators on YouTube with my account, at least. I think I'm only subbed to Hidden and Dark White right now. Yeah, these two are the only guys who I'm subbed to right now, and Andy Lex, of course, and the Lost Ark, I think. Yeah, but all of the others I unsubbed because it kind of frustrated me to see them uploading each day, and I wasn't doing anything. And also, I couldn't keep up with watching all these videos and theories. Yeah, I mean, if you're, Sierra said, yeah, I would love to. Why am I even reading this? People can see it in the window, right? Whatever. Yeah, I would love her to have another color hair. Could just be blonde or whatever, right? But so if your theory is right, she should have another hair color. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a failure, right? Like, if Bonnie's hair is pink and hers pink as well, then it wouldn't be a failure. I think it's a clone of hers. You could just swap out Bonnie's hair with hers and they would pretty much look the same. Yeah, I mean, okay. I think that's enough for the reaction today. And I have to edit this this stream actually this time. Gotta cut out like the first 1 minute or so because I couldn't get like OBS to capture the freaking chapter for some reason. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, thank you for participating. Thank you for all the other guys who were here, and to all the people who are watching this VOD. I know there are people who are watching the VOD. Thank you, first of all, for this. And second, please subscribe to my channel. Like, you won't believe, when I upload videos, 88% of the people are people who come there, watch the video and go. And only 12% are subscribers. I think this is a problem that all YouTubers have, from what I always hear when I watch some other YouTube videos. But yeah, if you even remotely like the stuff I make, then please consider subscribing and leave comments. So yeah, especially leave comments. Tell me, what do you like about my videos and what you don't like. So I mean, usually, of course, I will always do the videos my way and however I want them, but I can always use a little bit of hints, like if there's something that you guys really don't like, I could probably adapt a little bit. Alright, but anyway, thanks for being here. You too, Sierra, thanks for being here, and